Good morning, guys. First of all, I just want to apologize for the lateness of coming on. I'm only about 5 minutes late, in all honesty, but I was going to try and stream this onto YouTube rather than the Facebook Live, and I was having some encoded problems, so we've jumped on the live on Facebook, and I'll just transfer this over to YouTube a bit later today. So with regards to anyone that's going to drop any messages in the chat here, I do apologize if I don't answer straight away, because obviously I don't have the camera set up for to be able to see both screens. That being said, let's get on to the first port of call, which is we are going to be looking for some trades today. Right, excuse me. So again, from yesterday we were looking at the web analyzer, and the web analyzer it scans the chart and it throws up these things here on the left hand side, as you can see, as we discussed yesterday, where they give us different information. So let me run past this with you again. We've got on here, which was called around about 8 minutes ago, the euro odd Australian dollar, right? So this is a potential buy. Again, it's a trade idea. It was called at a certain price. This here is just the type of strategy Michael Angel Martin power trades. We don't really need to discuss any of this, but this is the time it was called, UTC, and the time that has surpassed since it's been called. So this is one of the things I first do when I do the charts here. So this is on an M5. So we change this to the M5 chart, which is already on there. From there, I would normally get on this left-hand side of the tile. We have some tiles here. You want to click on the trend line one and go to a vertical. So we'll look at the time, 8:30, scroll down here. There's 8 o'clock. And there's 8:30, so it was called on this candle here, so we have that there. Okay, so from there what we do is we look at the call priced, the price it was called at. So just click anywhere on here, and then on the cog we change this to 1.58429, which is what was called here. And you'll see this green line move to that price. Let's do that again. $1.58429. Okay. And for some reason it's jumping away. Euro, or that's why I do apologize, on Euro card. So what we'll do, click the 1 hour down to 5 minutes. Get the vertical line. It was called at 8:30, 8:35, 8:30. Again, horizontal line. 158,429. You'll see this green line move. There we are. And then what we need to do is get the trend line, because the trend's your friend. So we're going from the highest point, which is around about here, we're going down to where the price was called, around about here, and further down. So you want as many touches as possible on this trend line. So you've got 1, 2, it's come down, it's retested, it's come back, it's bounced, retested, came back. So from there, what the indicators that we're looking at are the stochastic and the MACD. The MACD stands for Moving Average Convergence Divergence. And we would simply move this 5 minutes down to an earlier time frame. Let's look at 3 minutes, because we want to act upon this as quickly as possible to get in on the trade. So we're more or less bouncing through here, and we're just kissing. So we'll go down to the 1 minute. This one will give us a bit of a quicker indication on when to get in on this trade. So as you can see, it's starting to go through the trend line. but we want to make sure that it's going right through this. We've got 13 seconds to wait. And on these kind of trades, we want to get in and out. So we're only looking for 3 to 5 pips on the 5-minute to 15-minute chart. As the charts are higher, you go for around about 10 pips. So we're looking at this chart now, and it looks as if it's just breaking it. But again, we want to wait for a little bit of further confirmation on this 1-minute chart. Let's go up to this 3 minutes, back up to the 3 minutes. Again, we're just heading on or just over. We're now getting the stochastic and the MACD confirming it's going to be a buy soon. Let's go on to where it was called a 5-minute. Again, we don't want to get in on the 5 minutes. We want to get in on the earlier time frames. So as you can see, the 5 minutes, not quite there in the 5 minutes, but again, we're doing this on a 3-minute to 1-minute chart. We're surpassing there, and we're surpassing there. So what I would normally do, again, we'll do this on the demo account. As we always advise, it's always best to trade with demo while you're learning and teaching yourself these sort of strategies. So we would open this. Let's have a look at the web analyzer. It was Euro, Australian dollar. Euro, Australian dollar. Let's click on this. So we'll buy into the market. Knock this down to 5-minute time frame. So from there, I'm going to open this. We're going to modify and take profit on 1.58. We got in at 58439. So I'm going to do this at 58445. In fact, we'll go 453, and we'll just go to modify that. Now, as you can see, we're in profit straight away because this is acting pretty quick. This is the take profit line. This is possibly going to stop out pretty quick, to be fair. Let's take a look. This is where we are, 1.584485152. There we are, and we've hit profit on that, guys. Let's take a look. Account history. Exposure. Right, let's see if we can find another trade. So that's one trade we've hit. What I'll be doing, guys, I'll be sharing how good my trades go today. Again, we got in roundabout here, and we hit our 3 pips, as you can see. So 0.30 is 3 pips. So that was one scalped. We've got the euro odd. One of the other methods we use is what we call a harmonic scanner. Let's have a look. We'll get this to load back up. So this throws out patterns to us again on the same preference. Let's have a look on this. This one, we can have a look at this, I suppose. The euro odd card. It is a butterfly. So this here is the pattern. So this throws out an entry points, a take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3. And as we discussed from the video yesterday, we don't go for these here. We are scalping these trades. So first of all, we would go on here and we would click on a pitchfork and do a Fibonacci retracement, which is your point C at take profit 3 down to your D point. Okay, so from there, this gives you bands of colors where we're expecting the market to test and respect these sort of lines as ceilings and floors for resistance and support. Click on the cog. We are changing the second band, that's this one here, to 0.15. Click the rest of these. We'll set this one up. We'll check that cha-ching in a moment. So as you can see, this is a thin line. So to make this a little bit thicker and more visible, we go to here, and as I click here, you'll see this go thicker. There we are. And we want a price line here. So we go down to labels on the left, click it to the right. That's our price exit point. Click OK. And what we're doing from here, we are going to make a horizontal line on the D point. And we'll make that thicker. And we'll make this green. So what we'll do, guys, we'll keep an eye on this at the moment, simply because I'm expecting this to grow a little bit further up here. We'll go back and check this cha-ching. So this is the USD Swiss franc, 15 minutes. So we're on the hour. Let's click on here, go down to 15 minutes. So this has been a spike on here, to be fair. So we're looking at the sell. Again, guys, we go into vertical line. It was called 845, 830, 845. Let's get the trend line, 845. So we will go to there. Get this down to possibly 5 minutes. And it's just starting to come underneath the trend line there. Let's go down to 3 minutes. There we are, that's a bit better. We're starting to see some movements. 1 minute, most certainly breaking on the 1 minute, and it's starting to head down. Let's go back to the 3. Want to see a bit more movement on here. Again, on this one, we could possibly go for around about 10 pips, to be fair. Let's head back up to 5 minutes. We are needing this blue line to come down, to be fair. Let's give it that minute. We'll just give it that minute. So again, just to reiterate, we're waiting for this trend line to break. This gives me a chance just to explain a couple of more things with regards to my Facebook page. Just while that's on its process of going down. So where we are, we've got my Facebook page, guys, and I just want to give a big thanks to everybody who follows me and watches my videos. Let's see this load up. It's Forex Fire members from here. You can join in the chat, ask questions. You can book appointments for me to get on a one-on-one with you. A little bit further down on here, I have a post about a WhatsApp channel I have. You can click on that, get inside that app, and we can have a chat on there as well. But that's on the Forex Fire members on Facebook. Just search for that, guys. Where we are, we're starting to come down now on this entry point of the harmonic scanner. And on the 5 minute, this is starting to go back up. So again, we're still waiting for this to come down. So the harmonic scanner, what we'll do is we'll see if we can get in on this trade. And let's take a look. So the entry on here, this is the odd card, odd Canadian dollar. So we're looking at 94840. So what we'll do is, this is going to be a potential sell. So we'll sell by market. Again, we'll modify this. This one will be a little bit longer with regards to closing out, I would have thought. Modify. Let's take a look. 947. I'll put this as 87. 94780. 94780. Let's take a look. 0.94780. Let's modify that. So my take profit is going to be around about here. In fact, what I might do, I might bring this take profit a bit further up to here. Take profit 80, and let's jump up and jump up. So I just want to make a line here and possibly have 920. $9,487. So modify the order again. Not 0.94875. So what we have here, guys, is we've got our stop loss, take profit, and the entry point. Again, it's not quite in profit as of yet, but that is on the harmonic scanner. We can watch this. We're expecting it to come down to about here. We'll go on the web analyzer, and we broke through. So USD, Swiss franc. Let's see, we'll get on this action. USD, Swiss franc. USD, CHF. So we're going to be going on to here. Going on the 15 minutes. The 15-minute chart is just starting to break through, so it's a sell. So again, we are going to double click on this. We have this as a sell. Modify. $1.020. We'll have that as the take profit part. Let's have a look. Harmonic scanner. Looks like we've possibly stopped out on this one, but again, this is live. We will keep it real. So we've lost out on this particular trade. It's actually surpassed the entry point, and it's clocked out. So we'll get rid of the harmonic scanner on there. We've won the last trade, and let's take a look. This one at the moment is coming down, but it's not quite in profit. Just bear with me, guys. So again, that's a couple of trades you put on. We put some on early this morning before I came on live on it, because again I was having difficulties with the YouTube live section. What I'm going to do is now, guys, I'll let this run, and as always, I'll put an update on how my trades have gone today, and we'll close out at that. If you want to get in touch, again, you know the score. Hit out on me, and send a message or book that one-on-one appointment, or even scroll a little bit further down in this group page and reach out to me via the WhatsApp, and let's get chatting. Thank you very much, guys.